Get me, man. Everyone's back in the room. Get me, everyone looking good. Come back from a good weekend. Yeah. Get me. We had a little shindig going on. But we got another guest on today as well. You get me, another big one.
Big guest.
You get me, the amateur footballer he goes by on the socials. Real name Tobrise. You get me? Show them your thing.
Boy, no, honestly, thank you for having me. This is like the first physical podcast that I've actually been on, so thank you for everything. Yeah, so like the platform, man. Been doing it for close to 5 years now. First of all, started kind of documenting my own journey, and then I don't know if it was kind of someone saying to me, boy, you know what, you've got to concentrate on it more, but I got injured. So that kind of enabled me to actually start filming other games, other managers, and other teams.
Oh, you used to play football?
I still play football.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, man.
What position?
Okay. I'm the kind of best grassroots centre back that you've ever seen.
You think?
100%.
You think you got me 1-on-1?
Bold statement.
Bro, Saul Campbell, bro.
Yeah? I think that was all arranged.
Coming with big talk, but
Yeah,
Big talk still.
So like the channel's grown now. Last year got voted the second best content creator for non-league football.
Big achievement still.
And then the platform's growing. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and
everything, man.
Everything. So
get me. What's everyone else been saying? You know, we've been taking.
There's only one thing to really
a
touch
little
it,
holiday. Oh, chill out, man. We had a little holiday.
Why was that?
Why was that though, man? What? Because it wasn't really but we.
Are we actually gonna talk about
that?
What happened? Why there was no ep last week?
No, like we just didn't have a net.
Yeah, we just didn't have a net. I'm saying we had a little holiday, but we also, in that holiday, everyone went out as a group. First time, probably, everyone's officially been there.
It's a
Went,
vibe.
shout out It's a Vibe, shout out Evan for lining us up. We was at Issa still. It was a nice little event. You get me? It shows you some man can fall in love in the dance. Some people can catch their wife at the dance, but mid-skis. Dexter's a dangerous guy still.
I hear it for the man them that do fall in love.
Yeah, no. If you find your joint in the club, you find your joint in the club. What are you saying, Kai? Was you there? Litty?
Of course I was there, man. All the men were there.
Mm.
Yeah. Had a good time, innit? Really and truly, every man was set an assignment. Certain people didn't fulfill their assignments. I know I did.
What was your
assignment?
To move to a specific...
Was it to move or was it to fall in love?
I didn't fall in love, bro.
And went extra. So.
You went over.
To-
Over and above.
He got too deep into the mission.
Certain man didn't even start their mission.
He blew his cover.
Mission Impossible, yeah.
My mission got passed, innit?
Had to
I know
restart
Local's
from the
mission
check.
got passed, but I didn't see anyone else do their thing. Just saying.
Oh, he's on the man them.
I'm on the man them, innit? Because everyone, there's forfeits out there for the man them.
Nah, it was a litty night though.
No, it was a lit night.
It was
Shout out Issa.
Shout out Van for coming up, you know. But you get me. What you man saying over there? Even a quiet.
It was a good one still.
First time Jesse's been out there as well.
First club still it was a decent one still. I'm not gonna cap, and it's a Manden's one as well, so it makes sense still.
I see Jesse at the bar as well.
Yeah,
He's there for a minute.
like an hour, bro.
It's always long getting drinks. Like it's just always long. Like it's just like why. That's why I feel like pre-drinks are actually necessary.
Pre-drinks.
Yeah, the pre-drinks came in clutch still.
They're
but
very
even-
necessary. End up sober at the club if you risk it.
On water, on water.
Walking around like just sober, you seem weird to everyone. But it's pattern though. But talking on the subject of love, we got Valentine's Day coming up soonish, but yeah, anyone in there got a joint that they're feeling? What are you saying, Amit? What are you saying?
You know what?
That sign was mad.
No, you know what? You know what? Listen, you know what? Boy, Valentine's Day back in the day was all about poetry and everything. But like now,
I still do the poetry.
You man had Usher and that, innit?
no, you know what? Like, all right. So like, you know, if we're gonna kind of keep everything honest, yeah. Back in the day, I used to have like this poetry book, and I used to write poetry.
Not
Swear
for
down.
joints, just so.
No, like just to write.
Okay.
So,
But you wrote one time.
you know
You
what?
sat down and you
Like I swear
Chris Brown
down.
and
How art thou?
you know, thinking about it now, I used to write poetry, or actually write poems for the guys to send to the girls.
Oh.
So you saying
you're proud.
So I'm like Shakespeare.
He said he's the Shakespeare
guy, man.
He was the Shakespeare for the ends.
But listen, you know what? I mean, Valentine's Day is cool in it, but I don't really believe in it.
Really?
Nah. You know, love is forever, innit? Like it's not for just for one day.
Sure.
That's how I see it. So
Couple tunes coming up as well. We got one from the kid.
Mm-hmm.
The one from the kid from
So
Valentine's Day special one. You gotta look out for that.
Mm.
Get me, might see his thing up in there. You fell in love with man.
Getting to do his job.
No, for real though, man. No, what's everyone's take on that day though? What we saying? We watching in that yard. I think in terms
It's on Monday. I'm gonna be at work. Really?
yeah, gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
gym.
It's a normal day.
It's a normal day. You man, what? You man, heartbroken? Everyone
No.
angry with the
No,
normal
just
days.
a gym day still.
So Jim, what? You ain't got none special to take out, none special to see.
Just gonna send the flowers.
You send the
What? So
flowers?
you're sending the flowers?
But you can't go out.
These flowers.
What?
You can't give
a
up
flowers minimum. A flowers minimum in a relationship, is that something?
Yeah,
that has to
minimal.
be
Yeah,
dealt out, yeah.
I think minimal.
Have you
Doesn't
sent
have
flowers
to be-
before?
you know what? Like for me, like
It's minimum.
like flowers could be minimum, but communication is minimum.
Yeah. Communication is the base. Really.
Communicate. Oh, what? So you're saying if you just drop a quick one to her, it's calm. You're not bringing flowers.
No, like you can like
You drop her the flowers on the iMessage.
like you know what I'm saying? Like you
The
kind of go
emoji.
speak and then like it's about listening, isn't it?
Mm.
So
No, you gotta tell that to the girls these days, boy.
They want
You
the
don't pull up
Birkin.
with flowers.
the Birkin.
You don't pull up with flowers. It's just she's doing the hotel snaps and
Who's that?
Mercedes.
Yeah.
And it's just
You seeing the rose
hey,
petals on
Us,
the bed.
us men get slaughtered by ladies these days. You know that. Trust me. It's they're slowly turning the tables where they're actually on the worst side. What would we say the percentage is now between girls violating and men violating? It's just.
So 70s.
It's switched, isn't it? Like, it's about a 70.
70s, yeah.
70,
40.
What?
70, 40. Yeah.
A 70,
Yeah,
30. A 70, 30. I wasn't necessarily going by 100 and out. Listen.
How percentage is
It's mad because I literally didn't even think about 70, 40. I was thinking, why does everyone say 70? It's 70, 30. I was good at maths.
Patterns though. Pattern.
You recovered from that stuff.
I had to bring it back. I was going from 110. I wasn't really doing the maths. Let's calm anyway. Anyway, yeah, but I feel like we're starting to get drawn out. You know, on the last, if we had a last ep, I feel like there would have been some good key points that could have touched those.
I wasn't there.
In terms of,
I wasn't there.
in terms of guys having issues with females. It's common nowadays, especially in our generation, in terms of females violating us, and you know,
kind-
though.
can you define violating?
Making you feel small,
Yeah.
making you feel like you have to do something. You get me?
Making you feel like it's the norm to do something.
That you're not.
If
That
you
you
don't
wouldn't
do
personally
it,
do.
yeah. If you don't do it, you're not.
Like
certain-
comparisons, basically.
So, for
Okay.
example,
Rash.
let me just dash one out there. For example, it's not. Okay, that's that one out there. For flowers, for example. So not sending flowers or not giving presents. Yeah, not
Or not going out.
Not spending
Yeah.
P or
Material thing.
yeah, that
material.
material
Yeah,
thing.
materialism.
So every month here and there, you're pulling up with a new Gucci bag, a new Chanel set, whatever.
Right. Okay.
You get me? But that's just the norms of the world now, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're not
Ain't
doing-
right.
if you ain't doing that, you're goofing them. But anyway, it's calm though. What are you saying with the platform in general, though, in terms of building that up?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
How long you been doing it for?
I've been. See, again, I'm gonna kind of give away my age a little bit. So I've been doing video for 20 years.
You saying you got anyone out there? You should know.
No. So I've been doing the video for about 20 years, kind of on and off television station, whatnot. And I've had other kind of YouTube channels. So like the kind of football and the video kind of mesh together. And I know that you guys are speaking, of course, off camera. So I'm going to literally admit something to like you guys, yeah? So I've got a stammer.
Man, them were
I wouldn't.
Oh, wait. Okay, so literally,
You might be bad.
Yeah. No, but you know what? Like, it's cool.
Oh, wait.
So,
Wait, sorry,
no.
Wait, what was...
Wait, what's happening?
Man, them were violating. Man, them were violating a certain youth that had a stutter.
Yeah. So,
no, that's perfect.
okay, so literally, like, my like journey into football and like video.
That's what I'm saying.
That would be noticeable. You come in and...
No, but you see, like, growing up, like, at primary school, I couldn't say my name. Like, I swear down.
Why man?
You know what? But you know what? Like, so, all right, so can literally imagine at primary school and then at secondary school, I had to be taken out of the lesson to actually go to speech therapy.
Oh.
So
like,
it was a thing where you were just stuck on your name.
So literally, like, how I...
I know, why man them laughing at that? Why man them laughing at that? Are you not bad?
But yeah, like, what's your name, man? It was just
bro, you know what? Like,
there till dawn.
No, you know what? You're absolutely right. Because you know what? Like, my like surname was like it's some Chinosa in it. So literally, it was like the third or fourth one down. So I'd preempt the teacher saying my name. So I'd say yes, miss, before
she even said your name.
Oh, so that thing.
Yeah. So can I literally? So
Did
from
that affect you in your filming career?
No, because
Psychologically, that must be long.
but you know what? It made me listen. So literally, I was listening to conversations. So I use video as my mode of communication.
Okay.
So it was my communication tool. And then football was what I used to be included with my peers because I was good enough. So literally, like, I never got bullied. I mean, of course, teasing and da-da-da, but like, that's how it is. So like, football was like, right, okay, Tobrise is good at football, you know, da-da-da. And then video was how I communicate with the world.
First.
So like, again, like when my brother got married, he's like, you know what, can you choose a videographer to kind of do like the wedding? So I looked around and I picked someone, paid him. And then I was looking at how he was interacting with the whole family and it just wasn't right. Thinking, right, we're like paying good money for this.
When you say interacting, that
as in like just how he was kind of trying to, like, you know, when we'd ask him to say, oh, you know, could you take videos of da-da-da, he'd kind of frown and go and kind of do it in a funny way. So I'm thinking, right, you know what, I can do something better. So literally that's so I initially started off doing weddings. So like just bare weddings, and then worked for a TV station, Ben TV, if like you guys know about it. I worked there for a bit, and then of course I was kind of flirting with TV and then IT, and then how the football kind of came. Well, as in the football and the video, I was thinking, well, you know what? I need something that's going to stimulate me, something that I know I can stick at, and something that I know that I'm good at as well. Because, you know, I kind of, you know, I've got other YouTube channels, which if you kind of look, you can see everything there. So I was thinking, you know what, let me try this one. And of course, with my kids, I was thinking, you know, I want to teach my kids, like, it's not about Xboxes, PlayStations. You can go out there and actually make something of like anything. So literally, that's kind of how it started. So like, I'm kind of always looking in the background. So like, so with the Michael Jackson Bad video, yeah, that's a prime example.
Some man don't know that tune still.
Some man don't know that tune.
You don't know.
So
if you don't know that tune,
yeah.
Why are you looking
I'm
at
searching
me,
it up now.
Search it up still. So
he's only a whiz kid.
Okay, so literally, as Michael's coming up from the subway station, and this is like in the last couple of scenes, yeah, he comes up and then he's facing the camera. But if you look in the background, there's someone doing backflips and dancing, and that's the person for me that makes the video. Because literally,
the extras.
If
they wasn't there, it would make a
exactly.
difference.
But again, not a lot of people that
won't notice
see
it.
that. So literally, I'm always looking in the background. I'm always analysing. I'm always listening. And then literally, when I speak, hopefully I speak with a purpose. And of course, like, my football was just like, okay, that's just an extension of me talking. So like, again, like doing like this about 15 years ago, because like even now, like, I know the words that I'll stutter on. I know my, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of know, you know, how like things are. But 15 years ago, this just wouldn't be a thing. Like, me even making a channel and me talking to a camera and hearing my voice wouldn't even be a thing.
You got to give you a round of applause for that.
Serious.
A long and difficult journey, it sounds like. I feel like most people, it's mad calm. Some people actually just go through that. Like, and generally, they can't, like, project themselves in any other way, so they find something else to project themselves in. So for you, it was videos. Some man, it might be art, but I feel like more people have to do that, innit? But in terms of that, what was some of the maddest things you saw when you were filming? Like, in terms of like, what were some of like the key moments you were like, oh, this is actually happening on the film and that? Some of the matches or something. It must get rowdy at some of them matches.
Even at a wedding, I know there was a fight.
Yeah, man. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, like the groom. Groom doing some mad things, kind of getting cold feet, and I'm filming it.
Cold feet.
Yeah, cold
the groom getting cold feet.
And I'm like,
What you man saying? What if your joint got the cold feet? I'm probably locking up the wedding.
I'm getting a
I
refund.
think it still has to run until man's not doing all of that stuff.
What do you mean run?
What do you mean run? So you're still marrying her?
Till the end, bro. I'm not cutting it off at the end still. At the beginning still, I ain't cutting.
I don't think
Do you know how expensive a wedding is?
That's why it's going till the end. That's
why I'm getting the refund.
You're getting violent. So she's up there saying she don't know if she want to marry you or not, and you're out here worrying about the wedding.
Bro, that's big bucks, bro. I'm not wasting that.
So you just get
So
married.
if your joint gets cold feet and just walks off, you're just gonna stand there until she.
Alright, let's say she leaves you. So you're up on the aisle.
You know she's not coming back.
You got the hands in hand.
If she leaves me,
Just got to grab her cousin or something.
You get me.
Just go.
And then she runs off like, I gotta quickly do something. And you're like, everyone's looking at you. The pastor's got to stop.
I'm just running off as well, and I ain't coming back. So I ain't telling you,
Running
man.
off?
Yeah, I'm running off as well. I'm gone.
I'll just be like, well,
Thank you for coming.
So
Thank you for coming,
don't
guys.
blame me for any future endeavours. You know what happened.
There's food next door.
You get me? I'll just lock everything off. Really.
What about football games next?
football games, boy. I filmed a lot, man. I'd say halftime bust ups in changing rooms, halftime at full time. I filmed quite a lot, and and again, like you've got to be very respectful because of course people are there to play football. You know, I try and be as discreet as possible with like what I do, but when I'm in a changing room, then things can go off. On the pitch, you know what I mean?
Nothing really.
There's nothing,
Every man's seen it. Though. Every man's been in a fight.
Must have been a man where
We've had a few.
We've had a few scraps on it.
Bang man off the. Come on, there must be one where man's given a little nudge and just knocked him out.
Well,
You must see that.
You should look at doing goals or something. If you done goals, it'll be a mad.
Miles
swinging.
Yeah. Because like that's mad aggression. Like
Yeah,
so, I'm saying like how I'm. So when I'm playing football, actually, when I'm talking to people, like I'm cool. But when I cross that white line, as a defender, as a centre back,
Serious.
it's either you or me.
So what? You just dash your man to the ground,
Bro, like I'm aggressive. Like you know what? Like,
but you can get done by being that. Man can just do a quick trick and you fly in.
The dummy joint.
With the aggression.
yeah, true. And then
You're being enough.
but you know what?
Dummy.
I'm gonna let that one slide. It'll fly.
And he
but
gets
then
you again.
The next time, man's hitting you
But
hard.
but if he nuts you, it's just a long day because that no one will really look at what else you've done. If man nuts you live and just not nut.
But like people
Nets
can nuts
it.
me, but as long as they don't score, I don't care.
Yeah.
That's true. So
Facts.
have you got a couple of them nutses where it's like, yo,
Wasn't people that nuts me?
yeah, no one
Oh,
nuts you, yeah.
oh yeah, me. Oh yeah. I mean, there's been a few.
What dirty ones?
Yeah, dirty ones. And I remember.
Or what did you do? Just left it as that?
No,
You think anyone here could take you?
Boy. But I don't think so.
Even with the years.
Listen, you know what? Like, I'm a fine wine.
So what? So you're saying kick?
We
kick
just
on,
got arranged.
kick on the cage round.
I mean, again, I was, the people that know me, that again, Yorkshire Amateurs, Leeds United, I've kind of been around a few pros. So the estate in Leeds, Aaron Lennon, Gareth Gates, Ricky Kane, like we were all together. So like there was, so I'm saying like it was a kind of balling estate. So like, but again, we kind of knew how to handle ourselves as well because we were playing. Okay, so with Aaron Lennon, he was probably about 9, and I was about 15.
That would be long marking.
Yeah, but but again, like he was
He's
kind
still
of
kicking now.
yeah. But like again, like he was kind of playing, and like we were roughing him up. But like again, you could tell that he had something about him. Again, there's kind of Gareth. Gareth Grant as well. Bradford, quality player. Again, just like there was just the art of football. Not saying that the art of football's changed, I mean, I'm not saying it was better, but it's changed now.
In terms of what, sorry?
In terms of
behavior.
I'd say the dark arts of football. So, for example, for me, like the best moment in the Euro final was when Colaccini pulled back Saka and took that yellow card.
Aye, that was pure racism.
You
got to do what you got to do.
That was bare anger in that.
I'm doing that as well.
I'm doing that as well.
You know what I'm
There was
saying?
bare anger in that.
No, but again, like for me, that was the best moment of the whole thing because I think he's taken one from the team. Like, you know what? You got past me, but I'm pulling you back.
Essentially, that won them the game, isn't it?
Literally.
I'm saying, so I can't really imagine. But again, in terms of Sunday League, Saturday and Sunday League, when I was growing up, it's changed completely, man. Because like Sunday League now is Saturday League. Like I'm looking at the players now and thinking, raw, like
who's got the best players in Sunday now? Would you say?
Be honest.
Best players.
No bias.
What's some of the teams that give us some teams that you're effing with?
Okay. So, I think the Wall are going to be up there. I think in the next 4 or 5 years, I think they're going to be up there. I think Lambeth are in a transition. I think after winning the London Cup, I think they've lost their way a little bit. I think the Dons, there's nothing even talking about the Dons because everyone knows exactly who they are. They're about. But teams on the come up, boy.
They're all good though, realistically.
Good. Yeah, we give repression them.
Yeah, no, you know what I mean. Again, funny enough, with the teams that I focus on, and again, I think it kind of reflects in the platform. I focus on a lot of teams, so I don't focus on just the big teams. So, again, I think it'd be a little bit unfair for me to literally just say one team. But there are teams out there that don't have a social media presence that have players, and again, from open age to even vets as well. It's like vets football's changing because of you guys as well, because we see how you guys train. We see how you guys are eating and like, looking after yourselves. So like when you kind of get to the 34, 35 age, like people think that you finished. No. It's kind of like your next lease of life. And again, if you kind of want to take it seriously, you can go on to your 40, 50, 60.
No, for sure. Keeping on that subject of football, what are you saying in general? Who do you support about Liverpool? You're a Liverpool fan.
Turn is Michael.
What's
For Liverpool are a bit, they're just a bit generic. There's no fun over there. That when you come into training, they look tight and probably bored. Dead jokes running around the place.
Yeah, but like you guys kind of forget that I was supporting Liverpool from back in the day when like we were nothing. So literally, I'm not jumping on the hybrid stuff. Like I remember when like we had a joint manager. Like tell me a Premiership team had a joint manager. That's what I'm saying. Like we had dark days.
But in general, in the football talks, are we feeling like Mandem are kind of stepping out of there? Like, you get me? Like, in terms of potential, are we seeing a lot of more young footballers kind of take the wrong path? Because you kind of have everything in your... I guess the best way to say it is you kind of have everything, innit?
Yeah.
In terms of you've got money, you've got fans,
you play a sport,
you've got a mad yard, you played the sport you love. And you get paid for it.
No, it is as well. Like you're experiencing so much,
so fast.
It's happening quick. Like
for example, even like gotta give it to Saka and that Saka, Sancho, Rashford, them man there, like the backlash must be heavy. Because think about it, like them man at the end of the day they're playing football, innit? That just comes with it. So you're just playing for England, cool, you miss a penalty, but he's human.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? He's a human.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, man, them are screaming at everyone, but...
It wouldn't be the same if, like... I don't even want to talk about it too much, but it wouldn't be the same if, say, Kane missed or Henderson.
I hear what you're saying, but I feel like it just comes with the game.
It comes with the game.
It's
the lifestyle.
Yeah.
At the same time, they're the face of the black community as well.
So it's kind of like preparation. So
it is. But you have to give props to them for actually like...
That's how you have to represent yourself properly at the same time. So you have to watch how you move.
That's what I'm saying. And even like some skeptical news going, whatnot about obviously
it's a sensitive topic.
Obviously, the Manchester forward, obviously some of the touchy subjects, whatever. But just bringing that into it in terms of him as a person, I can't lie. I think he's a great football player. Completely moving that. He's crazy. Man's drop, step over,
slap it, top.
Both feet.
You don't know what
both feet.
That man, because the thing is, even when when that comes out, you kind of just think raw.
Why?
Always,
you think man's up there with
man
Ronaldo.
That are never gonna have that experience.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many you're deep it. Manchester United, cool. How many man can play that position?
With next
you're
to Ronaldo.
Starting, how many man can play that position?
Bare man, there's so many kids that want to be in the position you're in, and then you're kind of just taking a piss of it, really and truly.
But where is that mindset coming from? Because obviously there's things that go on behind closed door that no one knows about.
Do you know what it is?
It might be an upbringing.
I think it's just overwhelmed.
Yeah, that's
being overwhelmed so much. Everything's deep from young, before he was even in the first team. There was big rumors that he was going to be.
But at the same time, footballers are like rappers. They're like targets. They're made to kind of be seen, innit? If a random youth done something mad, you wouldn't look at it. That's bad.
That's what I'm saying.
It's because of his stature.
As soon as you have a big profile, you got to move.
That's what I'm saying. You have to be careful.
Once you know you're being looked at,
you have to be careful.
Even like us, man, we can't just go on the streets and just do stupidness right now. Even in the future. So him, imagine what he has to do. And it's just moving.
In his terms, obviously, we can't go into it. We don't know when it was. Could have been.
We don't know the full story. Or don't know
man was under 15. We don't know, innit? So we can't obviously go into full detail. But in terms of that image that a man creating, think about everything in terms of what you do is also going to backlash on everyone else. You're going to have youngsters looking at the game now. They're going to be seeing this online. Cause I promise you, every youngster's online. If that's TikTok, YouTube,
it's all over socials. Everyone's seeing it.
Youngsters will see it, innit? Ballers will see it. Some man might look up to have the England shirt on mine and have the.
That's what I'm saying, because people that I saw it online yesterday. Anyone that's got my man's name print on the shirt, they can exchange it.
Yeah,
that's mad. Deep, how many people would have got Greenwood on their shirt? They can now exchange it. That's peas. That's peas that the club are losing. If you think about it as well, they've even taken him off FIFA. He's losing brand deals over just something that man's done. We don't know when, which is a bit rash, to be honest. Obviously, you have to watch what you're doing if you're in the limelight, because it can come back to.
Especially if you got a lot going for you, you're young.
He's so young as well. He's us man's age, basically.
Younger than some of you, man.
Yeah, he's 20, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm saying.
Hopefully everything's
clear up with that, innit? Whatever goes on.
We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, man's got a scenario anyway.
Lighten the mood, man.
Lighten the mood a bit still. Cool. I'll start off with an easy one, innit? Get offered 10 bags by the government, to be the first guinea pig to take a vaccine. No animals taking it.
How much do you say?
10 bags.
No,
I want
to. Come on, raise that. Raise that.
50s.
Now you got to be going into the hundreds.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I need half.
I don't know if
you're saying the first guinea pig. Yeah, you got to be
100. Even that, man's.
But the thing is, you know what? I probably wouldn't, because man's gonna get 100 and be dead up.
That's what I'm saying.
Probably wouldn't on my side.
Nars? I know you're the gambler still. No, I'm not even violent. You and Cams are the gambler of the group.
Wait, what?
Them man said they'll risk it, innit? Other scenarios, they said they'll risk it for a piece. So would you run that?
Yeah.
Would you run it?
Yeah.
100 bags?
No, 10. I'll do it for 10.
10? Was that even the starting price? 10?
10 was the starting price, bro.
Yeah.
What about you?
10s.
Boy, don't know. You know what? Probably 10 as well.
10.
No, you know what? No. You know what? I think seriously.
I'm in the hundreds.
I would kind of definitely consider it for 100, definitely
100 minimum still. I mean,
but I would consider it. I wouldn't say I'd do it.
I wouldn't do it. I'd consider it.
I'll be honest with you, bro.
You don't think you could?
I don't think I could.
Man would have to look at what's actually in it. Man would have to read
bro, man's not a scientist. You're not gonna know what's in it, bro.
Man would have to search it up, though.
You wouldn't know anything about it, because
man would run it.
There's bare stuff we don't know about.
That's what I'm saying. That's rash, though.
So like getting some random itches and
gonna wake up with an extra arm.
I got a more suited scenario.
Yeah, thank you.
Football scenario, and said guinea pig.
Guinea pig. That's doing test runs.
Cool. So you're in a cup final. Your team's grinded the whole tournament, and it's now the final. So you're in the changing room, and like one of the other teammates, he's like showing everyone like a girl he's chatting to on social. This is at the final. What's your like response to that?
I have to slap him up still.
No, man would get onto him still. You need to focus on.
Wait, say that again.
Is he an important player on the team?
Yeah, so he's a star player.
He's a star player. You can run that then, innit?
What?
Nah.
So you're at a final, your team's grinded the whole tournament to get into the final. In the changing room, one of the players is showing around a girl.
If he's a key, if he's like, is he like the guy who like he's one of the key important reasons?
So he's just the main player. He's just the main player.
Nice.
That
might be his way of.
That's me. More time,
every man has their own ways.
No, put that away. Like,
everyone has their own ways of preparing for a game. But
I was preparing for a game.
Man would probably show us a bit inappropriate. I'd be like, like she's pattern, but come on, man, we got.
I'll just do the bro. Like, calm down. Like, let's like get in the game. Like,
we'll talk about that.
Talk about after when we win.
You would all change. So then why you would all do it then? You would get onto him, not get onto him, but
not get onto him.
I wouldn't get onto him.
No, I wouldn't get onto him. Be like, yo, chill. I'll be like, I'll just push him towards like coming onto this side. I'll be like, chill off. You get me? Let's have some fun. I wouldn't be having the angry.
Let's focus on the game.
Squaring up with man.
No, not square up. You'll say raw. Like,
let's focus on the game.
What you doing?
I wouldn't be doing that.
At the time after the game, whatever.
Like, you just give it. You joke around with him. Yeah, she's probably.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Joke around.
Yeah, but come on, man. We have a match. Like, be serious. Like, come on, man. We got to win this match first before we chat about joints. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know.
What are you saying?
Boy, I just leave him, innit?
That's what I'm saying.
Are you endorsing it though?
No, you know what? Like, I think everyone's kind of got their own kinks in it. So, like, I've like been in changing rooms where like people like slapping their heads again. I'm thinking, oh, listen, what's this man doing? But like, I gotta leave him. And then there's like someone where you look at and look mad nervous, but that's just their way to get into the game.
I got a question. So, have you ever been in like a one? You know, like in the higher leagues, the changing rooms are like kind of fruity. Let's say. Have you ever been involved?
There's been no fruitiness.
Never.
There's no fruity loops.
Nothing at all.
That says fruity loops.
There's like no fruity loops.
You man?
Nah.
Nope.
Nah.
What? What's going on?
I was in that change room.
Probably the secondary school days. You man used to do the man chants. Don't lie, Jesse, man. We went to the same school.
Whoa.
The pants num. That was your joint.
The Mandom's box, is that what you're under?
Smelling it. Jesse was a boxer keeper.
Nah, stop.
I'm not talking. You know,
stop the joke.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, bro. Come on, I can never, bro.
School days were probably wild though. Bro, school days were wild, man.
Changing rooms in school were just...
You know, like... You
couldn't lack in the change.
You had some idiots in our school, like, remember, the pants, bruv. I was never a victim of it, thank God. But I've witnessed some man's joints come out on the stairs. Like, the thing is, like, it's so unprovoked.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
I would just be coming down the stairs with the man them, and one of the man them with pants in. I'll be like, yeah. Man's in our year, by the way, he's just another guy. Straight down, boom, bums out. It's mad because there's probably about 5-4 joints walking past everything. Locker. You gotta take shriveled up.
That's a fact.
That's a you have to a scrap, man.
No, I just seen some man do the waddle off and pull up that. Because obviously, you're going to be fighting, but calm. If your thing, because you get me, it's morning and that shriveled, long day. It might not be the right time. You get me?
You weren't prepared.
Looking 0.5 inch.
You weren't prepared.
You should never be prepared.
You should never be prepared.
You should never be prepared.
Man, them used to start coming in with the belts, man.
Yeah.
I had a that
was good.
Belt where you could try it.
You could try it, but you're tugging joint.
Some man religiously that and flooring,
flooring was wild.
Flooring was actually
can't lie. Michael used to get the worst.
I can't lie, bro. I remember. Yeah, I think we were in year. What year was he in? We was in year 10, and obviously we had a little battle going on in it. So that is he got me a couple of times. I got him, but this one now he got me in it in the lunch. You know, everyone's there. So I'm like, cool, calm. Man's waiting till after school. All the year 11 girls, everyone's going home. So, you know, everyone's going to their lockers and that. And I've just given him the bad one, head bang on the floor. I've brushed off. Because you know when man gets up and he's chasing, you know it's a bad floor. You know it's a bad floor. I've given him the brush where the thing laughing. I feel like, and upstairs doing the... You go yellow stairs and you go man end up at home, boy, but it's calm anyway.
Alright, cool. Man's got another scenario for the guest though, innit? because you said you do the filming thing and that, innit? So imagine you're filming the final.
Off the dome?
No, it's planned still. Imagine you're in the final now, you're recording a game, whatever, 1-1, last couple minutes, yeah. And then the player bangs it, pot left, whatever, 2-1. Basically, game's done, innit? It's a win. And he runs over to the camera and he slaps the camera off the tripod. Slaps it off like you know what they do to the corner.
Yeah.
Slaps it off.
The cameras are quite expensive.
That's what I'm saying. Is it professional? Like, are you letting it slide or straight? Like, yo,
it has the grass and the lens stuck with the mud.
You can't let that.
You know what?
Raining.
It's you know what? Like I think it'd be a shock thing.
Come on, man.
nah, deep. You put all your peas on that.
Professional image and that, but come on, you can admit when you got to tell to chill.
Not even tell him, man.
You know what?
Show him.
You gotta give him the invoice.
Yeah, you know what? Funny enough, someone actually dropped my camera. Actually, this is like time ago, and they knew that it was wrong. And again, I just sent them like the invoice. There was kind of no even talking. I'm like,
just send them the invoice.
100%.
WhatsApp.
What there was no
email.
This is
invoice.
Yeah, straight off. I mean,
Wait,
again,
so what? You dropped it and broke it?
Yeah.
But what was it like? Was it like a intentional drop and break?
Like, was
it a thing?
yeah.
It don't matter if it was
Doesn't
intentional.
matter.
No, what did he do to that? Was it a thing where
he
actually
holding
ran
it
over
or
and knocked
you
your camera
ran
out?
over?
No, like he was kind of holding it. I don't even know. Like, I don't know if he. Well, he like said that someone knocked him, but that's not my business. Like he was kind of holding my equipment,
And you didn't know.
No, I knew.
Regardless, it's a virus.
Yeah, so literally, we were kind of at our wedding. I kind of gave him like the camera, and I don't know what he was doing, but he said that someone knocked him, dropped it, and it broke. Cool.
That's camera locker.
Still have to send in the invoice.
Wedding locker.
So in the match, what are you doing?
No,
are you sending the invoice or you actually be honest?
That's a straight scrap. Though.
The left winger just running.
No, but the scrap you just get man wrapped up by the rest of the team.
Yeah, you know what? Would I scrap? You know, to be honest with you, I've never scrapped on on a football pitch. I've headbutted someone, but I've never.
I think that's worse.
Whoa.
No, that's not.
Headbutting a man is
Headbutt can be more vital.
We've heard stories about man them getting headbutted, and getting headbutted is not nice. That's a vow.
No, but like if someone's
shout out James B.
No, but like if someone's continuously winding you up.
Yeah, you have a headbutt, man.
Wait,
was it like a straight or was it like a wheeler?
No, I kind of wound it back and I kind of headbutted it. Oh, no, but see, I was about 16, 17. Whoa. I got banned. I had to pay £280 odd.
Oof.
Yeah.
Was the headbutt worth it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yeah.
It's rash.
But no, I mean, I think I'd be shocked if like someone did that. Yeah, I mean, hey, like there'll be kind of words, definitely. I wouldn't let it slide.
So left and right.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think
it's a left and right, man.
What if it's your only camera? Like you spent big rats on that, bro.
And he's done the chill out, bro, man. I'm playing football and shit.
No, but see that
he's just done this.
Like he ain't even said sorry. He's just like
he's gonna chill out.
Oh, no. You know what? There'll be some big words.
Words.
Yeah. No. But you see,
you're coming like you're on the violence things.
No,
you know what I'm saying. You gotta smoke him.
No. But like, okay, so of course I've got the northern mentality in terms of like you gotta speak to someone. But then like because I've been here now for a bit now, so like I know how you guys scrap. So I try and kind of mix it. So can I talk to the guy? I'm like, what the fuck? But then again, like
when you do the violation,
yeah. But then I'm like, no. I think the game would. Well, no, I don't think the game would continue properly, or even if they like won the cup, I would probably violate the whole team.
Beating around the bush.
What? Yeah,
man, them would just never get the
beating around the bush of a boxing match.
You just never get the footage. Yo, bro.
Yeah, well,
you got that footage of the game. Nah,
scene.
Oh, I get that.
Send invoice.
But I get that like a lot of the time, and when I'm kind of there filming, and then afterwards, oh yeah. Did he get my rainbow flick? I'm like, I don't know.
You just airman sometimes.
Just
no, definitely airman.
No, you know what? I listen to everyone's opinion, because again, creating content, yeah. I mean, like again, it's a 24-hour thing. So like, you've got to hear people's opinions about your content. And like when I'm filming a game, I could, of course, like you can see when like man kind of start lighting up and think, all right, you know what, someone's here to actually film something. So when people come over, oh yeah, can I have this, da da da? I listen. I used to, I'm not gonna lie to you, I used to do a lot in terms of just kind of giving people their like footage, but now I just sit back now.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Invoice.
5 sheet.
Send man the quote.
Man's got 3 pictures of you. What are you saying? 100
with the watermark over.
With the watermark over.
You know what? Like the watermark thing is like the kind of currency in it.
Mm.
So like before, I kind of never used to do that. I mean, I was kind of doing it before, but I'm like, fuck it. Like I'm just gonna put out like my content, and then I'd see a lot of people recycling my content without crediting me. I'm like,
watermark it, man.
Got a watermark.
You got to put a stamp down on that.
Yeah. Because again, like there's kind of like a lot of work that kind of goes in, and like when like people are just kind of taking it, not saying that they're taking it for themselves, but when they're not crediting you, that's yeah, you know what I mean. Like that's like something that I can't really stand really when like people do that.
And got some other tough news. This week. You might know already if you're on the socials.
Rihanna.
Yeah, man.
That one was peak.
You know what it was like?
I thought that my girlfriend had a baby.
Man,
that one hurts.
Yeah, she was just
that one hurt.
She was
bare
nice.
man.
She was just chilling, and then Rocco come in and knock it up. He done it the right way though. Still, I'll be real. He did. You know, he's probably gonna have another Drake album next year. And,
Take care.
Take care.
Marvin's room party.
Yeah, Marvin's room.
All that stuff. But no, for sure, that was a heavy one. What we saying in terms of? I think, in terms of, it's always hard having a kid with a celebrity, though, isn't it? Like in these times, bruv, everything's online, isn't it? So your kid's instantly just online. Because even Drake tried to hide his drink. Eventually online. Everyone's like, I feel like you have to do these low profile things, man. Like you just gotta have your one tucked away, innit? What you man saying? Everyone's deep. What you man got? Kids,
you just gotta embrace
the way.
But
if you're in the public eye, it comes with
be hard, yeah.
It comes with the lifestyle, innit?
Just gotta embrace it and just be like, right, man's pregnant. Boom. There.
What are you saying?
Man's pregnant.
She could have just
You know what I mean? Like, why for that? She's pregnant.
Why for that?
What are you saying if your ex girl, let's say, you had a good damn Jesse relating already.
Right, Jess.
You've had a good
back in time.
a good 3 years. You're deep. You're good. You're proper. You've broken up now. Whatever, and then you've got back together in the years, it's played on, but you're like, I'm gonna marry this girl, man. Like, it's patterned, and then she just gets pregnant from another.
But she's still on it with you.
So she's just got so let's say you haven't spoken for like a year. How sometimes it happens. You always take a year break, but she's actually got pregnant this time, and she's like, oh, it was one of them. Hi, you good?
It's one of them.
It's deep in the story.
Yeah, just one of them. Like she's just caught. She's caught. You get me? She spoke to someone and he was doing the mad bears. So.
I'll just be a stepdad still.
What? So you're running? So you're still running?
Yeah.
Oh no,
Miles, man. The thing is, you wear hats as well. Like you come with the cap, so you know what you're doing, bro. Nah, I can't shut up, bro.
What are you doing, Reese?
Me?
Yeah.
In terms of that's probably a heartbreaker.
That's
a serious
heartbreaker. That's a Brent Fayers wine.
That's a straight Marvin's room in the shower.
That's a long, because the thing is like, man's talking about like a girl that like you've been. What would you do in terms of a girl you've been with since the slum days?
Jeez. Nah, you know, I just don't think I could.
You couldn't go back.
Nah, I couldn't because
it was hard. Be hard though.
Yeah, because when women sleep with men, it's an emotional thing. But when men sleep with women, it's
yes,
you know what I mean.
All right, Jess. All right, Jess.
Wait, we saying Jesse?
No, because man,
bloody hell,
I've never heard of. You know what it is?
Related heavy, boy.
Yeah, because when us man say it, girls just went with chatting, stopping this. But when the big man's actually saying it, it's coming.
It's literally just a reason, because girls don't really just, unless you're on that. Some girls might like that, but majority girls don't just have sex. Man.
No, there's some girl out there. That's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Unless you're like that, unless
you're
you do the mad thing and you love going on about your business. But I'm saying there's most joints don't. So let's say your joint. Let's say, for example, you take someone's virginity, yeah, Boom. Man them are moving, man. Man them are moving. You take someone's virginity, and then she can't another you. Yeah, but in that time, it's like, you get me. It's still heavy because it's your. You get me.
Your thing.
It's still your joint.
It's not working.
No, I couldn't do it. So I'm not gonna lie.
No, couldn't
do it.
No way, bro. No way.
You just for what?
That was what you said. That was what you saying.
Bro, I'll do it, fam. You already if man actually fucks with the girl, man would do it.
He's gonna get.
You look after the baby.
He's gonna get a face tat.
No, would you look after the baby?
Would you get a face tat?
He's getting a face tat.
No, serious. Would you look after the baby?
Yeah, of course, bro. Like, the baby's part of my life.
It's not happening. Still.
Slap that kid's head.
But the dad's still checking, and the dad's still there. The dad's still in the picture.
Chill there, bro.
The dad's clawing out your thing, bro. Let's stop being rude.
You couldn't claw.
You
couldn't claw.
Let's be real.
You couldn't claw.
Stop with the cappers.
But you couldn't claw.
Come on, man.
If man's there, man's not clawing.
I'm never.
What do you mean if you're there, you're not clawing?
If man's with the girl, my man's not clawing.
So why haven't you got a kid with her then?
Exactly.
It wasn't
That's the thing, man.
Because she was crying when you wasn't there.
Because man messed up, innit? It'll probably be my fault anyways. Realistic.
Bro, man's owning up.
Wow.
That's deep.
Wow.
That's deep.
You have to keep it real, bro. It'll probably be your fault as well.
There's a deeper meaning behind this.
That real background issues, boy.
What would you say the best game you filmed?
Best game I filmed.
Best vibes, best energies, best players.
Wow. Probably a standout game was the Kamazi Saha game.
Shout out Kamazi.
I think that had everything. Gosh, man, like probably I filmed the Croydon. I think was it Selsdon? It was in the cup final, and I think Selsdon were Division 3, and Croydon were like, I think they were in Division 1, winning it. And again, like that had everything.
What makes it good, though?
It's it's the players, it's the kind of communication on the sideline, and literally what I like is when people don't realize I'm there, and then they can say the real thing. So, for example, with the Saha,
saying people acting for the camera.
Sometimes, yeah, definitely. I think there was an instance when it was the Kamazi Saha game, and I think is it Andrew? Aiden, Aiden. And like he was gonna give him like a little team talk, and I was filming way back when he was talking about defending, and that was so natural. Like he didn't even, like no one knew that I was there, and actually those clips are gold, man. Like those are the clips that I like. I like to go behind the scenes, like because anyone can like record like a goal or a tackle, but like to actually get someone's trust to actually film like the sideline stuff and also behind the scenes, that's what people want to see. That's the reason why like the whole Pep documentary did like so well. Thing. Because again, like no one really cares about goals or whatnot, but people want to see what goes
behind the scenes. Yeah,
like how does Pep or how does Pochettino or Mourinho kind of communicate with Dele? You know when Dele Alli and Dyer were arguing,
in the changing room.
I love that.
That was gold for me. Because again, these are human beings.
I think that's what motivates players. Still,
you just see them on the pitch. You don't see anything.
Once they leave the pitch, you don't see nothing.
You don't see nothing. And then, like even how Dyer went into the crowd to like protect his brother.
That's mad.
That's real.
What happened?
His brother something was happening with his brother.
Yeah,
I think he missed a penny or something. I don't know what happened, but he wrapped it and then.
Who?
Dyer.
Yeah, and they'll get on to his brother.
So
and then he just ran up.
I respect that though.
That's similar to what Thingy done.
I confirm.
Yeah.
What did
they was giving him some like. I remember he was warming up, and then they was screaming like some homophobic stuff to him, like saying he's a rapist or something mad in it. And he literally just pulled up on them like, "Who's saying what?" Obviously, Akinfenwa was a big guy. A couple men started going a bit quiet though. I think there was one man that kind of kept saying what he was saying. But obviously, he gave an interview after the game and said that the club apologised, said that they don't endorse what their fans are saying and whatnot. But I respect players that pull up man that do that.
I seen a man get a red card for doing.
Yeah, but
But the thing is,
when they're a fan that pushed the player or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But imagine being in that though. Imagine that when you're, especially away games at stadiums, like you're gonna be taking corners, throw-ins, everything. And then we're gonna be abusing you. Like they're not gonna be saying, "No, we love you." Like they're gonna be abusing you anyway. Like imagine that you're literally you're taking the corner. You literally got the hole behind you in your ear. That's why you got actually think footballers actually go through some stuff. You know, man could be doing your joint on the low, in the crowd, shouting it at you straight. Yeah, but you live on 92, shouting at you in the crowd. You're trying to just take a corner. Some footballers actually get it hard, but
and they still got to play good off.
Yeah, they have to. Man can't turn around. What? And jump in the crowd. That's his career done.
It's mad though. Sunday League now, because there's so much support there. It kind of feels like the proper league game. You get what I'm saying? You know, there's a big crowd. You're on camera. You end up on Instagram if you do something wrong now.
Yeah, actually, like, how do you guys feel in terms of the explosion on socials and people filming?
It's different still.
Yeah, it is
the best thing.
Even a crap playing in front of a camera is mad. Everything you do is on camera. You get me? Some man got violated on camera before.
Who you looking at?
It is mad still.
Really, I'm just waiting for that Ballers Club documentary to touch the...
Yeah, that needs to touch the streets, man.
That's still being edited.
Not for sure. I think playing in front of a crowd for me.
Playing in front of a crowd is mad.
Some of the best times that played in front of.
It gives you that adrenaline because you know someone's watching.
Yeah, and like when you have a status to you as well, like people were like they know about you, so they're already watching you.
They're there.
You're just there to kind of be like, yeah. You don't even care if you done or lose sometimes, just because
having knowing someone's watching you is serious.
Like, man dropped a quick. You get me? I done my thing. Everyone, you get me? You love the atmosphere. I think it's
having someone watching your games that like is not part of your team or anything like. It's a nice feeling, isn't it? Because you know, like
proper feeling.
So, like, how do you guys feel when like someone posts a clip and like they've tagged you in and like you're in that clip? Like, is it just like raw? Like,
mama made it.
Never happened, but I would love for that. I would feel like, yeah, this is serious.
Proper still.
You're probably getting exposure, innit?
Proper moments, still. Yeah.
Obviously, if you get ripped up and that, then it's a different emotion. But it's a good feeling.
Getting ripped with the app.
Yeah, literally.
Ruin your thing. You want that guy. Before we rapping, let's get a couple of scenarios, man. Down.
Let's get one more.
I don't know if you've got.
Man's got one more still.
Off the dome.
Rush one.
Not off the dome, innit? But man has to explain it delicately. So us man go to the club, yeah.
Who's us man? Everyone in this.
Yeah,
room.
everyone, all of us man in it. Let's say us man in it, man on the pod. So that's 6 man, yeah. We all go to the club, whatever.
You're in this one, right?
We have a table. we have a table, yeah. Whatever. Every man's got their own separate things, except one man in it. One man.
What do you mean by things?
Like at home, like their things are not there, but they got their own things in it. Yeah, girls. Whatever.
Female.
Whatever.
Females, as you hear I say.
So one man gets burst, yeah, and he just leaves the table. He's gone for like 40 minutes, but everyone's having a good time. No one really cares in it. And he comes back with 2 meaty things, 2 meaty girls, yeah. At the end of the night, innit, the bill comes up to 3 bags between the 6 man, but the 2 girls add up to an extra 2 bags. He brought her, he brought them.
Yeah,
but none of us, man, were patterning them too. Are you,
how
man?
much is the bill?
3 bags.
3 bags.
3 bags plus
3 bags plus 2, so that's 5. Or let's say an extra bag, so 3 bags. So 6 bags altogether.
Huh?
You lost me with the maths. I thought the bill was 3 bags, including the 2 things.
No, I'm saying 3 bags between us and 3 bags of the other 2.
Seriously?
Yeah, 3 bags off. Okay, that makes sense.
3 bags off the 2 and 3 bags off us. So that's 6 bags altogether. Yeah, they're just buying drinks or whatever.
So that's 6 bags you got to lay down in the club.
I'm asking you, are you laying that down?
That's a bag between.
Or are you leaving my man to deal with that?
Well, I can't lie. Whatever was the original price, so what 3 bags you said it was original?
Yeah.
Things have to rise up. Some
I'll lick down my half. I leave on the table, just
and
leave
then
the
the
stat,
rest,
and then I'm getting in my thing and off.
All right, you.
No, Mal told my man, you brought the things here. You got a pattern that, fam. Like, no one.
You got to get their online banking and get shit arranged.
To bring
Miles?
like,
yeah, probably. I'll probably pay at store.
Man, that's a bag each, you know.
No, actually, I told you he's wearing different exotic hats. Like he's coming there ready to cap, bro.
I'm not paying that, bro.
I'm not paying that.
Are you paying that?
No, no way.
KB.
I'm split in the middle. To be fair,
He's capping. He's dancing,
But-
and then he's paying.
Let's say he's
really and
saying,
truly, really and truly, if the girl's that meaty, I'm gonna like
Yeah, I
that's
got a
all
question.
you.
For man, like, bro, come
I
on.
got
The
a question. I got a
girl has
question.
to rise up the bread.
Quick question. Who is the man though?
to
You
bring
said
the
it was everyone in the room, so who is the man?
You would bring the meat.
Yo, why is it?
No, because you got to
Aye.
give context to the story.
All right. So what if it was me then?
Oh yeah, that's all you have to do.
We've only met once. We've only met once. I'm
You have
out.
to deal with that. Still.
I'm
That's,
out.
that's all you. That is all you. Man. I am not.
I'm joking. In terms
On
of
the meaty
we
thing.
can't do it in terms of man and hair because we have different relationships in it, so we can't do that. Let's just say, boom, we've all got the same connection, so every man's close. You get me? It's one of the close brethren. You see him all the time. He's just done the mad thing, and he's got the 2 meaties. And he's got the 2 bags extra. And this happens in real life sometimes.
That's what I'm saying.
Some man bring in the joints, they're sipping, ordering more behind the back, put on the tab. You get me? Gets to the end, everyone's trying to go home, and you've got to be dashing out bread.
Still got
Me personally, if I haven't spoken to any of these, like these haven't done anything for me, I haven't even pulled a drink for them, I ain't seen them. Why am I gonna take out my money for them?
Not even if I'm not even if I'm not entertaining them, I'm not paying that, bro.
Imagine you don't even see these girls on the night, like they were just on the table.
Where did they come from?
You would just be like, what? And then he's like, yeah, bro. Okay, cool. But let's say now he says that he needs it. He's like, yeah, bros, I need that extra
you need to deal with it.
Well, he owes me after then. Still,
Yeah,
he owes me
you
after.
need to deal with it.
That's what me, brother.
He owes me
Saying,
after.
we can easily
can't trust
we can easily
them,
set
man.
up a
A bag
direct
is a
debit.
serious amount of money.
But let's say he's
spent
burst.
on
Like,
two
it's not even like he's just acting
talk about it in the
calm, he's
morning.
burst.
Yeah,
We
So
can set up a direct debit. Listen, I'm going home with his bank card. When he wakes up, I'll be like, I've got your bank card. I gave you $2,000. So
Man's taking
here's what's
time,
happening,
the interest still.
something's happening. Some transactions are happening. Either you're
Yeah,
cleaning my
not paying
garden
that
for the next 10 years. Like something's going on in it.
Some sort of arrangement still.
No, in terms of that, but I think it depends because girls they run that. Innit? Girls really go to the club and it's just like a.
With no peas.
Imagine getting up and going to the club at
With
night
no
and
peas.
not having to go with like
yeah,
even a 5 sheet.
With
man.
no peas, no like
They'll
form
be
of how you're getting home. Just
And they still
walking
get
there.
bust.
But like deep
They
it, they're
still
not
get
even.
bust.
They're barely. Not some girls run it in it, but some girls are barely even spending peas on the drip.
Them
So
girls are
imagine that
wicked.
whole night's just a 10 sheet.
Literally.
You get what I'm trying to say? That whole night's a 10 sheet. Man, they're not
getting
coming with
food,
the
drinks,
man. They're
cab, hotel, back home.
They're getting a ute. We're on top of it, so they get everything. They get everything that
They wanted.
Us man are here.
Us men are there spending the racks on the table.
Jordans, the whatever designer fit, the straight cut, the hair, the trim. Trying to use our best lines, the pattern. Deep, how much of that they get it? They get it sometimes. You know, they do have an easy run sometimes. So imagine going to the club and just knowing that you don't
Was
have
it
to worry
always
about
like that? Even from when you was out clubbing?
Boy, you know what? Because I was a shy one, innit? So literally, I was always in the background. So
That's like me, man.
That's
so but so like
5 minutes into Issa, you know.
Whoosh.
Oh,
So yeah, so
I'm
she-
pushed.
like if I saw something, like she would have to be like special for me to even
Something that
approach.
your eye caught.
Yeah,
that
like,
woman's
because like for me, so like for me, yeah. So like when I go out, like I'm a dancer in it. So actually, when I'm out, I'm dancing. Like I'm just there, middle of the dance floor.
We saying
Like
get
I'm just
sturdy joint.
bro, like Chris Brown, Usher.
That's what
everything.
Kai's on the store.
No.
Kai's on the flex.
Neck joint. Picky.
So like literally that again like that's so like for me
Man, I'm
to
a bad.
yeah so like for me to approach a thing that'd have been tricky.
So what you could so what Amanda what do someone actually move skeptical about moving to girls? Like is it actually a thing where you actually move like I'm not on it? Have you ever seen a girl that you've just been unsuccessful with?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
it's normal.
Yeah.
Been there?
Yeah.
Everyone's been there.
Everyone's been there, of course.
100%.
Everyone's been there.
I think them. You know what? Them ones. It's just a
It's just a learning experience.
What's the worst one? What's the worst one?
The worst one. Let me think. I think I just stuttered, fam. I don't think I even rapped it, but like I was just chatting, and you know when the music's burp, so you got to go down to a.
When the music's loud,
you know when you're whispering in the air, it's long.
She's doing the huh?
Leave it.
What did you say?
Huh? I can't even hear you.
Can't even hear you.
And the thing is, deep it, she's been getting that all night.
Yeah.
So deep, you're like the ninth nigga, breath stink. Shut up, bruv. Like, why are you chatting in my ear like about my name?
What's your name?
Like, you're chatting rubbish. So when the dance like that's probably I wouldn't say like. No, I don't really do no wild moves. What you saying, Kai? You got any mad?
Trying to think, to be fair. No.
Mad, what you saying? Just sure, 100%.
No. It's like a 60s.
Yeah, so what? You must have a mad.
Wait. Let's be real now.
What, you think it's higher?
Bro, it's lower. Let's be real.
Lower? Oh,
Not even on a drought thing. Not even on a drought thing. Let's be
That's
real.
more than half, bro. That's 60%, bro.
Girl, do your thing.
When I shoot, I don't miss
All right, do your
all the
thing.
time. I score 60% of the time, bro.
Man said this.
That's a high percentage, bro. You think lower?
No, do your thing. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Remember my birthday at the dinner table?
He's bringing out the facts.
What did you do on your birthday? Go on. What did he do on his birthday?
on the actual
What did
at
you
the
do?
restaurant.
What did you do?
I didn't go and move to the two things over there.
Bro, you were a photographer, bro. What do you mean move? What are you talking about?
And what was you doing?
I was sitting
And what was you doing? So while everyone while everyone was preying a ting, I was talking to her. So and what?
Bro, everyone was sitting down. Everyone was calm.
But everyone was preying a ting, and I was the only ting that. Okay, but I left with something
Bro, but
and paid the bill. So let's go.
that's what I said. Do your
60%.
do your thing.
Don't try to violate my thing. Your things are 30. Your things are 30.
Wait, hold on. We both know man don't go out there and chat to things out there. Man don't do that. So don't lie.
Exactly. So for the percentage to be 30,
He's putting you with the down there, the lower class.
you know what?
Couple of the guests have said it. 2022 is going to be an interesting year. What you got coming up?
2022. So with the platform, some exciting things happening. I've got some documentaries coming out.
Where are we catching it? Netflix?
No. It's going to be on the platform. But
Show them where to link up your thing, innit?
it's Amateur Footballer. If you can have on YouTube, Amateur Footballer, Instagram, the Amateur Footballer. TikTok's a little bit different. It's my name, so it's Tobrise C. So I'm kind of pushing myself out there a little bit more.
Make sure you.
Yeah,
It's mad, but people don't really see you behind the camera now.
Yeah, well, see again, like
Face reveal, yeah.
Yeah, you know, because again, for me, it's about the confidence. Because
Gonna be in a few DMs, yeah.
You're trouble.
so horrible. But you know, again, you know, I just want to just try and show people, look, it doesn't matter what age you are, what your circumstances are. And again, I don't want to go all cheesy, but if I can do it, anyone can. Because like I can always tell people, I'm not the smartest tool in the box, but I'm the one that people want to pick up. So they want to pick up and look at it and go, bro, like, what's this? And then if they put it down, they put it down.
They lost.
No,
however they want to see it. So got a few documentaries coming out.
But that will be on the Insta anyway in terms of dates and whatnot.
And
sure.
then
Got a couple matches coming up. Gonna be there.
yeah, well, I mean, again, it's
Might catch one of the man them on the field giving you the Rabona.
never. But hey, you know what I mean? Again, even out on on my platform, like I kind of keep everything 100. So you know, like I don't shy away from like there's footage of me doing dog shit training. Like I'm kicking it with my right foot and it's going all over the place. And it's me missing penalties. You know, penalty shootouts. Again, like, there's like a lot of people that were kind of want to keep their image intact per se. Like I'm just
Put it out there.
You know what I mean? Like, you know,
man.
I can kind of laugh at myself because,
and that's why we got you down there because you get me. You got the real
Kept it
stuff.
raw.
Yeah.
You get me. You're showing people what's really going on. You're not doing the censored and keeping yourself out.
I got a question for you guys. So, all right. So you've kind of gone to a girl's house, yeah, and there's only one bed.
Ooh,
yeah,
changed.
Yeah. And literally, like, So like if I bring my thing, yeah, and I've done my thing, yeah, and then you bring and then like you got and then you got your thing and you got your thing, and like she says, you know what, we've got to go into the same bed with me and my thing, or not, or like nothing's running. Would you do it?
Has to go still. Business has to run.
Probably end off there.
No, it has to get run.
Business
Still,
has to run still.
Yeah.
Mission has to get. That's to see it through, my boy.
What? So you're saying they're just in the same bed?
In the same bed.
It's just it's just the Spudsies thing. So
you're saying run it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mad.
I know, man. That I've done it anyway. So.
Well, okay.
Who? But man, if they get your camera
Yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying? Because like again, like back in the day, like a lot of things were kind of going on. Like
Sometimes there's no room in it. Sometimes there's one bed. Sometimes you just got to share. No, it depends, innit? Like in some cases, innit, it's wild. I don't know. What are you doing? What are you saying?
what am I doing?
I'm running it.
you gotta run it.
Nah, you know, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No. Because
And why?
why? I don't need to be next to the next man and the next girl doing like my thing.
You just gotta focus on what you're doing.
You don't even realise what's going on.
No, you
Like,
do
don't realise.
realize what's going on.
What do you mean? So what? No, you must be
realise.
doing the sneaky peek. Like if you're dealing with your thing, if you're dealing with your pattern, what's my man got to do with anything?
Like
Unless you're doing the bro, whoa. Like,
no, but like
you get me? You should just be dealing with your
Move
thing.
your leg.
yeah, but like
Chill out, bro. Stop touching me, bro. Like, you gotta be doing
no, but literally like if my eyes on like my thing, and then like my ears are sick, like hearing madness.
You just have to focus still.
No, man, you gotta focus.
Got to see it through, my boy.
Yeah.
You gotta
Got to see it through.
what, some tunnel vision? No.
Yeah, it's straight tunnel vision.
Nah,
You just gotta suck that
Complete
up.
that mission, mate.
You gotta take a shot of something and go in there and mash it up, man. And then,
Shot or something? No.
Bonding time with your friends.
No. I'm no.
who do you know that's done it?
Huh? Do the outro.
He asked.
You saying you got some mad friends out there doing some mad
Clearly I do. Clearly I do.
things. Shout out them, man, innit?
Shout out them. You man do your thing in it.
Them man a real guy.
Wait, while we're on that topic, quick question before we end. If that opportunity ever came to film that type of,
You know what? I've been offered, and it was good money. Yeah.
I would have been there with the GoPro.
You didn't say you didn't do it.
GoPro, boy.
Doing the GoPro.
The GoPro.
I would be doing every angle.
Stealing my shit.
Okay, so I was there, but I didn't film.
Wait, what?
So that means you were just in front of the camera.
Corner cupboard.
What?
He was in front of the camera.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
I was there, but I wasn't filming.
Cupboard.
So think about it. If you're there and not in front of not behind the camera,
Peeking.
only other one place you can be.
I wasn't involved, but it was my equipment that they were using.
Oh.
Interesting.
So what you're saying? You were just given the overlook. Yeah, that's right.
Director.
No, you're giving the thumbs up. You go. Yeah, keep going. One more.
Make sure you get this angle.
Cut.
And scene. Well done, guys. Wrap it up.
Yeah, mate.
Get the towel.
Fantastic.
I was just making sure that I got my equipment back.
Man trying to get the digits after and that. You know, come on, man. You must have tried to get the digits after.
No. Like I was.
So what was your eyes on the sky?
Was it a good scene?
It was in a house, so literally I was kind of downstairs, and I kind of keep it real with you. Yeah, I was kind of literally downstairs. Everything was kind of going up. But again, they kind of used my equipment. But again, I was like, okay, cool. If you're gonna pay me money to use my equipment,
you just downstairs on your phone?
I was watching TV. I was actually watching Jeremy Kyle. I was actually watching Jeremy Kyle.
And everything's
What alibi?
West. It was at West Croydon.
Oh yeah, you lost me there.
West, yeah. Whoa. Got the West Croydon bus station scene. What?
Around there. So no, listen, I mean again, when you're kinda looking for money, well, looking for money, and you kind of got a camera and like you want to kind of try and make some money. Sometimes you can kind of do things.
For sure.
Yeah, like I don't regret it. When there's like certain things that I've done that I don't regret.
You don't regret.
No.
So you don't regret the West Croydon scene.
But I was.
It made you peas,
Nothing
innit?
wrong with that. You got
Made
peas.
you peas.
You was watching Jeremy Kyle. You made peas watching Jeremy Kyle show.
That's what I'm saying.
Easiest peas you made.
On the site, boy.
Yeah.
So yeah, but hey, I mean, again, like anyone that's kind of creating content, I literally totally respect them because again, it's a grind and
you're doing it one up as well.
I'm doing it myself, man. It's again, like you can be. Because again, everything's tunnel vision, and literally, again, like I'm gonna, if we're gonna keep everything 100, there's been times where I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, right, like, am I actually doing like the right thing? And like, there's been times where I've gone off social media for like 2-3 weeks just to kind of gather like my thoughts. Because again, like I've got 2 phones, so literally, if I'm not on one, I'm on another. Again, like when you kind of deep it, it's not really good for my psyche because I grew up in a generation where phones weren't even a thing. So like I had to look in your face to communicate. So literally, if like we had a problem, I kind of go to you and speak to you. If like everything was cool, I'll go and speak to you. So literally, when I'm seeing madness, that's kind of one thing. And again, like I won't say I was. It's not depression because like again, I don't think I was even at that level. But then sometimes I was thinking, right, you know what am I actually doing, like with my life? Like, am I kind of doing this for my own self gratitude? Am I doing it for other people? And again, like, listen, so literally, my like parents are African, innit? So Nigerian and Ghanaian. So like,
but you're both.
Yeah, and literally, I'm firstborn as well.
That's a mad thing.
So like, that's a mad thing. So literally, it's like, what you doing? It's like, what you doing? And like, even like now, like when I went to the awards, I took my brother and I took my dad with me. Like my brother kind of knows exactly what I do, but my dad was to show him, look, like this is like something that's really dear to me, and like he saw it and he got it, and like especially so in 2022 now, so 2021 January time, I almost lost my dad. So like again, that kind of made me put everything into perspective. Why am I doing the content? Am I doing everything right? I cried a lot. Like I woke up and I was angry. I woke up thinking, fucking hell, like I'm firstborn, but flipping, I'm kind of neglecting my responsibilities with my parents. You know what I mean? Because like I was so deep into my own content, with my own thing. So, and again, literally, I'm not gonna say that everything's gonna be rosy. Like, hey, like
that's the journey.
That's the journey, though. And literally, again, if like people know me, and that's literally on my WhatsApp, I can even show you like my kind of WhatsApp message or on my tag is to enjoy the journey.
Yeah, facts.
Like
for sure, you have to put a message out there for
you know what I mean.
It's coming up with it. Enjoy the journey.
Yeah, I'm saying
it's the main. That, don't enjoy it.
Exactly.
You know
what I mean? So
yeah. That's why we've got you down.
You say another round of applause for.
No, that was serious. That's serious.
You get me?
Serious.
You get me? We rate your thing, innit? Thanks for coming on, for sure.
Really, really appreciate it.
We rate your thing.
Like, thank you.
Get me? You got it popping. You got the social media popping. Hopefully, get a couple clips of the man them nuts in you on there maybe soon.
We've got, you have to organise a challenge, man.
Like, yeah, no, we'll get down to goals and we'll get a couple drills going.
Yeah, man.
Get the rainbows. But it's calm. No, in general, it's calm. Love for coming on, innit? Again, showing us what's going down on your side in terms of the grassroots football, amateur football. You get me coming up your journey and that. Maybe the man them when they stop staring at me, say something to you.
Shout out.
Mash up.
Any shout outs quickly, man.
Shout outs, you get me?
No, not in store. Shout, it's a vibe.
It's a vibe. Shout out Van. Marsh.
Shout out Van for a good weekend.
You got anyone to shout?
Boy.
Shout out your thing one more time, innit? Just so
it's amateur footballer, man. Just shout out to you guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are kind of creating something special here. And like anyone that's kind of creating content, anyone that's kind of doing like their own thing, I shout them out, man. Shout them out. So, and again, like the people that I'm not gonna call them haters, but people that have an opinion, thank you as well.
Come down and share your opinion.
You know
Come and share your opinion.
Yeah, for
man.
all like we
Talk your shit.
I've seen some comments and that, and honestly, I just look at it, I'm like, man, come down. We'll get you on. We'll get you on the pod. Nah, man, come on. Let's not give them the clout. I see a lot of guys coming down like with a lot of sly comments, and I think, man, come down. Have your opinion on the pod. We'll talk it out.
We'll have a fun time.
We'll get you a drink.
Get you a drink or two.
Get everything.
But you know what? Trust me, like it's good because if like people have an opinion, that means you're moving the needle, innit?
Exactly.
So that means they're watching and they're going on the phone and making a comment.
Once you start getting hate, you know you're doing something. If you're not getting hate, you're not doing something. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's how it is. Keep hating. So they can shout you.
Yeah. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share.
First, if you want to get the DM,
get it done though. Shout out It's a Vibe Friday. Shout out Ivan, Marsh. Shout out Amateur Footballer. Make sure you follow all the socials. Any other shout outs, man? Then
no, man.
Valentine's Day.
Shout out mine.
Stop playing on me, bro.
Shout out Kamazi. Shout out all the football teams that have been shouted out.
Yeah.
You know, doing your thing, the wall.
You think
Kamazi. You what?
Shout out only for Valentine's Day before.
She knows.
We all know. Cap gang.
She knows. She knows. Flowers
in the flesh. Flowers.
RD.
Don't fall in love in the dance.